flavors. And I've already eaten the first sleeve. Now, I'm gonna guess at these flavors. I believe this is blueberry, lemon, orange, pistachio, coconut, and raspberry. Do you know what this always reminds me of? Like Pretty Patties from SpongeBob. Let me know if you get the reference. And I want to talk about something that's like, it's gonna sound odd coming after a SpongeBob reference, but I want to talk about loss in a couple different ways. But first, let's try our first macaron and let's see if we're right on the flavors. So I believe this one's raspberry. I'll be honest, it's a little hard. This one might be blueberry, actually. I thought this one was. It might be raspberry. It could be blueberry, but I think it's raspberry. But first things first, so first, like, I want to talk about loss in like a not so traditional sense, because I did just lose a family member, and she was a really great lady, and I really loved her, and I feel really sad about it. But I also have so much shit going on in my life, you guys. I sometimes I wish my life was a fucking reality show, because I swear to God the ratings would go through the roof. There's always something. And so, anyway, don't get me wrong, I'm like extremely blessed in a lot of ways, but you guys, I'm going through it, if you can't tell by like the freaking dark circles. I'm not having a good mental time right now. But like, oh God, where was I going with this? I've lost my damn train of thought. Let's eat another macaron. Orange, I think this is orange. Or like apricot. Orange. Dude, I have no fucking idea where I was going with that sentence. Oh, hold on. I think I found the plot. I'm going through a lot. And so, I'm also dealing with loss in other ways. So, I did just lose a piece. Let's pretend we didn't see it. Let's see. This is mainly a way for me to vent, but I have some drama going on in my life that has to do with a friend, an ex-friend of mine, and just like, I am someone who keeps a very small circle of who I consider friends, and the reason for that is because I've like been fucked over by a couple weird bitches, mainly 3, like in my life, like big time, where I'm like, no contact, fuck you, I'm done. Because I'll be honest, with my friends, I don't let shit slide very often. Like, if you're fucking weird, I will cut you off. Like, I'm not scared to. So, against my better judgment, I let this girl in around 7 years ago. And I've not really been friends with her for the past year. And there's still shit happening, like, with this individual, because I can't get away from this individual right now. And so, there's also drama with another individual who I let in, and her and I are still really good friends. She's one of my best friends. So, like, there's a lot of drama going on, and it just reminds me over and over again to, like, be careful about who I choose to be friends with, because when I love somebody, I love them very, very hard, and I will, like, do a lot for somebody. I'm very giving, too fucking giving sometimes. Like, I would just do a lot for my people, and I did, you know, for her. Like, I really did. And, like, she was almost maternal to me, in a way. I don't know, man. It got me deep. And especially because I'm still seeing repercussions with this situation, which I'm not going to get into, but it's just so frustrating, and I hate feeling like I'm stupid. I hate feeling like I put my trust in the wrong person. I hate thinking that my, like, shit's being talked about by this person that I now can't, like, trust. It's just so stupid. It's so fucking humiliating to me when I'm, like, wrong about somebody. I don't know. Is that, like, weird? Is it weird? I don't know. I'm a really loyal person, and that shit really weirds me out. Like, sometimes, this is gonna sound weird, but even the people that I'm not friends with anymore, or not in relationships with, like, I've been told things by people that are their, like, secrets, and I don't tell anyone it, even though me and that person are cut off and not together, or whatever it is. I still don't speak that shit. Like, maybe to, like, my partner or something, but, like, not to just anyone. Like, I guard that. Like, sometimes I, like, think or wonder to myself if I'm, like, here to hold this, because, like, I've never had a lot of trauma happen to me, praise God. But I do, for some reason, suffer for the mental illness disorders, and then like, it's not to say I don't struggle, but like, there's people that struggle more, and I always tend to be told things that are really heavy and whatever. I'm not complaining whatsoever. I, like, love that, and, like, if someone feels open enough with me, that's a very big compliment. And, like, yes, let me help you hold this. Like, I don't want anyone to go through anything alone. And sometimes I think that's, like, why I was placed on Earth. At least that's what I tell myself, to give myself some purpose. But anyway, I'm very loyal, is my point. And, you know, it just weirds me out when someone does me wrong. And, like, I try to do right by people, even if they've done me wrong, and, like, not speak on them or whatever. I mean, I will talk shit, don't get me wrong, but, like, I'm not gonna spill their darkest secrets just because they piss me off. This one's blueberry. But anyway, this person has not shown, like, any bit of loyalty to me whatsoever. So, I'm pretty bitter about it. I was so mad about it today. I just had a shit day, you know, like, not even gonna sugarcoat it. I woke up 2 hours late because I can't get the fuck up. So I was late for work. And some bullshit at work. Always some bullshit at work. That pissed me clean off too. I just can't. That happened. So then, and like I come home and like I'm just laying in bed and I like can't move and my mind is like reeling. And I just can't force myself to get up. I've got a sink full of dishes because my damn dishwasher is broken. And guys, like I'm embarrassed. Like I'm a clean person usually and like I don't know. I just can't do it. You know, then like we're dealing with like a family death and like that's affecting like my husband and me. And like oh my god. And then like you throw like my situation with like my family on top of it. I just can't. On top of my mental health. On top of some other shit. Like, I'm not even like saying everything. It just sucks. And like losing a friend is so fucking hard. It's hard under like backstabbing instances, and it's hard when like you're just like drifting apart from someone too. Like it just sucks. And I was like really thinking about that, and like I can really get in my head about why I've lost like certain relationships with people and like blame myself. And like let's be real, there's probably like 50-50 blame when someone like falls out of touch. Like nobody's perfect. I'm so sorry. And like I don't know, like, you know, I unless like some drama happens or whatever, I feel like there's really no side to be taken. And that shit hurts almost worse because you like don't know where you stand. And like when you're used to talking to someone, or like when you think back and you're like, oh my god, I haven't talked to this person in like months or a couple years, whatever, and we used to talk every day. Like it's weird. You get like the weird nostalgic feeling, you know. And I've tried to reach out to like friends I lost touch with. There's like a girl who really comes to mind, and she was a year younger than me. And man, you know, her and I were tight in high school, and we knew a lot about each other. A lot. And we talk all the time. And I lost touch with her pretty much when we got out of high school. And I also, her like best friend that she had, like, I don't know, her and I were really good friends, but like she had her great best friends, okay, and I had mine. So we were like best friends, but not really. And I didn't like her best friend, and she ended up like being associated with this girl who was dating this guy that I liked. High school drama. But she was guilty by association, nonetheless. And that really pissed me off. And so anyway, we just distanced like naturally. And why I like thought I would trump her best friend, no idea. I was like kind of delusional. But anyway, I like have always rooted for her though, like in the background, and like we've talked off and on like through the years, but I don't like talk to her like I used to by any means. And at this point it's been so long, I feel like it would almost be kind of like awkward to try. And I believe I like have reached out to her a little bit, but, and I don't know, I think it went well. I'm trying to remember. It's been a minute now, but anyway, I don't know. It's just one of those things, like, you think, especially someone like me who, like, I grew up not having many friends because I was really shy. So like when I got a friend, they were so golden to me, and like I don't know, I just would do anything for them. So it like hurts to lose a connection, especially a really good connection, because there's some people who like I just fucking vibed with, and it just sucks to know like I can't talk to them anymore for whatever reason. Like it's just so hurtful. And like, and whatever, like, you know, like shit happens. I'm not saying it's like not for the better or like worse, whatever. I think if you like can rekindle a relationship, great. If you can't, sometimes like that shit's meant to just not be anymore. I don't know. But also, I think if you want like a relationship in your life, you do have to kind of fight for it. You do have to show up for it and like be present for it. And if you're not, or like only one person is, like that's kind of shitty. Like that's only one-sided. So I don't know. And a lot of times, like, I'm not gonna always say it's not personal, because sometimes it is, but I don't know, sometimes life just gets in the way, and like just thinking about how sad I am right now, like I know I'm like a terrible friend right now, and I know that might be me being a little down on myself, but it makes me a bitch. Like I'm a bitch when I'm sad, and I don't want people around me, and I do just want to crawl in a hole and die. Like that's just how I am. And like I almost like don't want my friends to see me like that, so I kind of hole up. And I don't know, I did make myself go out with my friends the other day, and hi Jessica if you're watching, but it was nice. It also weirdly made me feel bad, just because like they're so great, like both of them, and like my one best friend said that she like didn't want to live in a world where I wasn't here, and I thought that was so sweet. And dude, if I hadn't cried so much today, I'd cry right now. But it made me emotional like that night, and like it's so easy to focus on the negative and people you like have lost and like have been betrayed by. And I'm not even telling you to let go of that, because I love a good grudge, but like the people who choose you and want to be in your life will be, and if they don't bother to try to be, then just let them go. You know, like I don't know, do with that what you will, but that's just my 2 cents. And you guys, I have one more left. This one's coconut. I hate coconut. It just tastes like sunscreen. I just can't. Oh my god. I don't even know if I'm gonna finish that one, you guys. Guys, I'm sorry if this one's depressing, but hopefully someone takes something away from this. And if you don't, whatever. Hopefully it made you tired. Maybe you like to ramble, like listen to a rambling bitch in the background. That's me. I love you guys. Hang in there. You guys, I'm not even gonna lie. If I wake up every day on autopilot, and I stay on autopilot, but I'm holding